Sweet, sweet Danishes. Hey everybody, I'm Lauren Toyota. I am hot for food and I'm back with another recipe for you this week. Actually, 2 recipes. And if you watched last week, you saw me make savory Danishes, vegan ones using puff pastry. We made the everything Danish and we made the apple cheese Danish. And now, for your viewing food porn pleasure, we are going to make vegan sweet Danishes. Sweet, sweet Danishes. We're gonna make a salted caramel dark chocolate Danish. And then we're gonna make a sour cherry almond Danish. These are incredible. I'm not a sweet person, but I could devour all of these in one sitting, or at least in one 4-hour brunch with champagne. Anyway, that was the inspo behind making you all of these Danish recipes, was so that you could serve them at your Easter brunch feasts, because that's probably, maybe, I hope, what you're doing. If you're not, you're going to now, and you're just gonna serve all of these Danish recipes. We're using frozen vegan puff pastry, and many of the brands already in the grocery stores are vegan friendly. Just make sure you read the ingredients and double check, okay? And also remember to thaw your puff pastry in the fridge overnight before you get started. We're gonna first start with the vegan salted caramel dark chocolate Danish. In a food processor, you are going to add dark chocolate chunks and then grind them up into smaller pieces until they're about the size of quinoa. Add in vegan butter and continue blending until a smooth paste forms. You may need to scrape down the sides of the food processor as you go. Now to prepare the puff pastry, you're going to lightly flour your work surface and then use a rolling pin to roll out the dough into an 8 by 10 inch rectangle. Add the chocolate butter paste into the center of the dough. Then use a small offset spatula or a rubber spatula to spread it evenly across the dough and make sure to leave a 1/4 inch from the edge bare. Now imagine your dough is divided into thirds. Fold the left side of the dough so it covers 2/3 of the dough, and then fold the right side over the left side. Sprinkle a little bit of flour on the dough and roll it out again to 8 by 10 inches, turning or flipping the dough if needed. On the 8-inch side, mark out every 2 inches where you're going to cut. Then use a knife or a dough cutter and a ruler as a guide to help you cut out 4 even strips. Now imagine each strip of dough is divided into thirds and slice into thirds but leave 1/2 inch at the top uncut. Braid the thirds while slightly twisting the strands and pinch to seal them at the end. Now using both hands, pick up the braid and wrap the braid around your finger so it looks like a round nest. Tuck the end piece underneath, secured between one of the layers so it doesn't unfold during baking. And then repeat this with the rest of the dough. Place these Danishes on a parchment-lined baking sheet and brush the tops with some non-dairy milk. You're gonna bake these for 14 to 16 minutes in an oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Then let them cool for at least 15 minutes before adding the salted caramel sauce. To make the salted caramel, combine coconut sugar, non-dairy milk, vegan butter, and sea salt in a small saucepan over medium heat. Whisk this constantly for 4 to 6 minutes as it thickens. Remove the saucepan from the heat, but keep the caramel in the pot so it stays slightly warm. Now you're gonna dry toast some pecans in a pan for about 4 to 5 minutes on medium heat until they smell nutty. Be sure to shake the pan constantly so they don't burn. Once the Danishes are cooled, drizzle the salted caramel sauce on top, then add toasted pecans and Maldon salt. All right, now let's make the sour cherry almond Danishes. You'll prepare the puff pastry exactly the same way you did for the chocolate Danishes, just without a swirl layer. Use a knife or dough cutter and a ruler as a guide to help you cut out the dough strips. Now again, imagine each strip of dough is divided into thirds, but leave 1/2 inch at the top uncut. Braid the dough in the same fashion as the chocolate Danishes. Braid them and pinch closed when you get to the end. Now use both your hands to do the whole braiding and twisting thing, and then wrap these up so they look like those cute little dough nests. Now repeat all of these steps until the dough is used up. Place the Danishes on a parchment-lined baking sheet and brush with a little bit of vegan butter, and then sprinkle toasted almonds on each Danish. Bake in an oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 14 to 16 minutes. Now let these cool for at least 30 minutes before adding the custard and the sour cherry jam. To make the vegan vanilla custard, you're gonna strain the excess water from soft or medium tofu. You can use a bamboo cloth or a nut milk bag. Add the tofu to a high-powered blender along with granulated sugar, full-fat coconut milk, nutritional yeast, cornstarch, vanilla extract, and sea salt, and then blend this until it's very smooth. Pour this mixture into a saucepan and heat it over medium while whisking constantly, just as it starts to thicken and bubble. It's gonna take about 6 minutes to thicken and get gelatinous. Remove the saucepan from the heat and into an ice bath and whisk the custard as it cools. This will prevent it from clumping. Now to make the sour cherry jam, you're gonna heat another small saucepan over medium heat and add frozen sour cherries with sugar, lemon zest, and lemon juice. Combine this, and once the mixture starts to boil, turn the heat down and simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes. Gently stir in some more cherries and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. At this point, you can add a cornstarch slurry and whisk this until the sauce thickens up for about another 1 to 2 minutes. Once this is done, the mixture should look really glossy and thick. Remove the pan from the heat, but keep the sauce at room temperature. Just before serving, you're gonna dollop vegan custard into the center and then top with the sour cherry glaze. And then finish with a dusting of powdered sugar. I am so ready to eat these vegan sweet Danishes. We have the salted caramel dark chocolate version with toasted pecans and the sour cherry almond one with custard. Oh God. We're really outdoing ourselves over here at Hot for Food, aren't we? You're ready for Easter now. You can have sweet and savory because we made the savory Danishes last week. Do you think I can eat them at the same time? Save us some minutes here on the video? No, don't think I can do that. Oh God. How cute. Nests for Easter, little birds' nests. No birds, no eggs, no dairy. Pre-made puff pastry is one of my absolute favorite things ever. That's why I use it so much. Oh my God. Now, I'm not just saying this is sour cherry, they're actual sour cherries that were in the frozen fruit aisle. So don't get just regular cherries, look for sour cherry. It's like next level. I just want to eat that by itself. Can make a pie with that filling. Oh my God. Okay, wait. I gotta taste the other one. Can't eat the whole thing on camera. Okay. These are a little cray-cray for me. I thought you guys would like them. Like, this is like so much chocolate, which I don't normally eat a lot of chocolate. This one does something when you eat it. It does something to your brain. Oh my God. It's like lit up. It, like the electricity is like, woo! Sugar rush? Maybe that's what that is. Of course, that salted caramel is used in a couple of other Hot for Food recipes, the salted caramel apple tart and the cinnamon rolls. With toasted pecans. I have an idea actually that I just thought of. If someone out there makes all 4 Danishes and sends me pictures of them, I will send you a shirt, okay? the first person that does that. You have to make all 4 recipes. Send them to @hotforfood on Instagram DMs or post them in your stories and I'll share them. Okay, but they have to be from the same account, same person has had to have made them. Do it. Free Hot for Food shirt. Or whatever, shirt of your choice. There's all kinds of new merch in my new shop, linked below, hotforfoodblogshop.com. All right, that's my challenge for you. Did anyone go vegan for Lent? Let me know in the comments below. That was a big thing. There was a company or an organization trying to get the Pope to do it. How exciting. If you did it, I would love to know and love to know how it's going and if you made any hot for food recipes. Okay, don't forget, we have the sweet Danishes, of course, here, but also there was the savory Danishes from last week, the everything Danish, and the apple cheese Danish. I want to know what you think about them. Leave a comment below. Give this a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, because I'm here every single Wednesday posting brand new content, vegan comfort food. Get my cookbook if you haven't yet, Vegan Comfort Classics. All kinds of classics in there, tasty, tasty things, stuff that's not on the channel. And I also just released a bonus ebook, Even More Vegan Comfort Classics. This is 15 recipes that didn't make publication. They're not in the printed cookbook, they're not online. You have to buy the new ebook. So that link is below also. Would love for you to check it out. In there are pecan butter tarts. There's a vermicelli bowl with vegan fish sauce and veggie spring rolls. There's a banana nut crumble. There's this ultimate veggie like sub sandwich thing. There's 3 soup recipes, minestrone, potato leek, and golden kabocha squash soup. It's good stuff in there, people, so check it out. If you want more Easter sweets, check out the channel. I've got a carrot cake recipe, which is absolutely delicious. And also you can make the cinnamon rolls with the salted caramel sauce and toasted pecans as well. So happy Easter. More coming next week. See you soon.